So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Galatasaray against Inter. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So off we go then. Galatasaray are back home, having earned the lead in the away leg. And they look safe for a place in the last 8, unless things take a drastic turn for the worse here. Calhanoglu, chip through. Pushes it out wide, and he's cut it out. Now here's the through ball. Up for the header! And it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Galatasaray give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Sané tries a through ball. Oh, great ball! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Forward, what does he try from here? Oh, he's broken through. Goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Shots on! And out to safety. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Calhanoglu. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Away from immediate danger. Calhanoglu. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Who's going to make this theirs? Well played, he saw that coming. Sommer gets it upfield. It's a long forward pass. A chance! clearance now. Can they make something of it? Firmly met. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Galatasaray are in control here on the brink of half-time. Now the pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. Hits it first time! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Cuts it out. Clears it out of harm's way. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Galatasaray looked good for their lead. As soon as they went ahead, they took full advantage of a loss of concentration and landed a second blow before recovery from the first. It's kicking them while they're down, and it's got to be done.
Galatasaray go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sade pumps it upfield. And he's onside. Surely he scores. Danger averted for now. Aimed long and direct. He's done well to tidy up the situation. They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Sané versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Stefan de Vrij. Çalhanoğlu battles to win it back. And now the finish! Sané is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Inter Milan keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Aim forward. And it's Sané. Sané tries the route one option. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's a loose ball. Spoon forward. Done very well to intervene. He's off on a marauding run. It's come loose. Muslera deals with it effortlessly. Galatasaray yet to make a change here. Brings it forward. Out to the left it goes. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Boots it upfield. Up to meet it! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Galatasaray tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Well won, that's good play. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good idea, just poorly executed. Keeper's got good distance on that. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Thrust towards the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! Has a swing at it! Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. The final whistle. Galatasaray are through. They followed up their win in the first leg with another win here. It was never in doubt. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Manchester United against Galatasaray. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Looks like a good ball through. Brings it forward. Crunching tackle. Pumps it forwards. Gets it back. Away from immediate danger. This has gone, that's a foul. Now it's Sané. Played into the middle. Good delivery, but no joy.
Manchester United didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate. Oh, that's so close to a dream start, and it could have made such a difference for what's to follow. I mean, this looks as if it could be quite an exciting game.
Galatasaray looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Whipped it again. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Sané, oh, he's broken through. In for the pieces! And that is doing no harm. It is deadlocked. Looks to slip it through. Casemiro looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's come flying in. Tries a through ball. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sané. And it's Sané. He can get that clear. Sané. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's straight offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Aimed long and direct. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Defence has got rid of that. Aimed forward. Now the pass. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Galatasaray playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Casemiro. Tries a through ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Battles to win it back. Passes it through. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Danger averted for now. Now it's Sané. Timely intervention. Gets good distance on it. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Passes it through. It's a fabulous position. Well read, he sorted that out. That's gone a long way up and away. Gets it back. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Long and high towards the flank. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Now the pass. Has a pop! Sticks it away! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Galatasaray break the deadlock.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
It's a loose ball. He's going after it. Now the cross. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Spoon forward. Has a shot! He's got away with one there.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Cuts it out. Casemiro. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Caught offside that time. And it's Mertens. Chance to shoot. In it goes! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Galatasaray get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Gets his foot in there. Galatasaray have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Looks like a good ball through. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Galatasaray take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Referee's got a decision to make here. Oh, there's his decision. He's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
And that's that. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Galatasaray against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. So off we go then. Galatasaray are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And they're in a position where a semi-final place is all but theirs. It would take some comeback to deny them. Promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm, and he's made certain that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. It's a brilliant interception. Casemiro tries the route one option, looks to slip it through. He's straight offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Gets it upfield. Either side especially adventurous early on. An untidy challenge, free kick given.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Now here's the through ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Spoon forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Going for goal! Surely this time, goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Tries a through ball, goes long and forward. How about it? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Keeper sees it all the way. Casemiro gets it back. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. he find a finish now? And the header! They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Battles to win it back. A chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Pumps it forwards. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He can get that clear. He's had a go! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Now the pass. Away from immediate danger. Galatasaray get it back again. Passes it through. They are rampant! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Gets his foot in there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Looks to slip it through. Pins it out wide. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Great leap! Casemiro can hoist it clear. Up to meet it! And we've reached half-time.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Galatasaray very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. He scores! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Casemiro gets it back. Passes it through. Now, can he capitalise? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Boots it upfield. Hurtles into the tackle. It's a loose ball.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's in, surely! Good clearance and very necessary. And the finish! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Galatasaray still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Mertens plays it out to the flank. Towering header! Oh, extraordinary.
He was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Looks to slip it through. Boots it upfield. Played out to the right. Surely. It's in! They are running riot here. What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
He scored!
Manchester United are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Manchester United playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. It's a long forward pass. And he's onside. Galatasaray have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Galatasaray looking to widen the gap even further here. It's a great ball. Aimed long and direct. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gets into a dangerous position. He's through the middle. Defence has got rid of that. Plays it out to the wing. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Tries a through ball. He's one-on-one, surely! He's onto it, and it's in! Muslera reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn. whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Who's going to make this theirs? It's gone a long way up and away. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Tries the route one option. Now the pass. Goes long and forward. Mertens passes it through. Now it's Casemiro. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Firmly met. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Galatasaray through to the semi-finals, the trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's a victory that ticks a lot of boxes for me, particularly across midfield, where I thought they were very industrious, and I think this has turned into a very efficient win.
So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. It is semi-final day, a time for the strong of will and character. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he has all the finishing skills that you could require.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Thrust towards the front line. Lewandowski with the ball through. It's a loose ball. Ball is over the line. A chance! He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Goes for goal! That was mighty close.
Well, to have had a few attempts already in this game augurs well for what's to come. It's been a very bright start from them.
Right through the middle. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Hoops it upfield. Mertens. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Looks to slip it through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Great leap! This could fall anywhere. Good clearance and very necessary. Goes for the cross. It's come loose. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Can he finish? Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Galatasaray take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Lewandowski. Mertens. Now the pass. Brings it forward. Can he find a finish now? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It out. Lewandowski passes it through. And the follow-up! He's got away with one there.
Lewandowski has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong, and he's clever in being able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
That had to be more accurate. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, great chance! And a goal! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Galatasaray grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
He'll have a dip! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
It's got through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Get that clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Galatasaray ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Capitalise, looking to force his way through. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Battles to win it back. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. It's Lewandowski. Looks to slip it through. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball. A chance! Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. That's a throw. Barcelona have a sub ready to come on. Now the pass. Looking to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
In with a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Tries a through ball. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Galatasaray take a 3-goal lead. He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Tries a long pass towards the front. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Gets it back. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lewandowski battles to win it back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Passes it through. Chance! Lewandowski has a go! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, good interception. It's Lewandowski. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out wide to the right. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Shapes the shoots! It's a loose ball. Decent ball. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
So, another set play. It's come loose. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Lewandowski. Can he find a finish now? And that is that. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to come. Much of the job is done. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, when you can go away from home and produce a win like that, then we've got to expect more of it. And while I know every game is different, that's a blueprint which should be used more.
The second leg of this penultimate stage of the UEFA Champions League. They are on the cusp. For the winners, the final. Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. There's the whistle, and here we go. Galatasaray are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. They appear to have one foot in the final. If you consider the margin of victory, it would take something fairly crazy to blow it from here. Clears it out of harm's way. Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. Out wide to the right. Now it's Sané. Tries a through ball. Promising cross. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Oh, real chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Mertens. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Now it's Sané. Looks to slip it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's put paid to a promising move. Mertens boots it upfield. It's a loose ball. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Sané. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. To safety. Sané knocks it towards the front. Gets up to head it! Knocks it away. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Aimed long and direct. And it's Lewandowski. Passes it through. Some good play on the left. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, glorious footwork! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Looks like a good ball through. It's a good-looking cross. Tries the route one option. Lewandowski. Barcelona get it back again. Now it's Lewandowski. Passes it through. It's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Looks to slip it through. Keeps everyone guessing. And it's Lewandowski.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Sané. Cuts it out. Away from immediate danger. Now it's Lewandowski. Into the channel. He's made sure that that won't get through. Half-time in the semi-final.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Towering header! Dispatched clinically! The second half off to a spectacular start! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Galatasaray give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Sané with the ball through. That's gone a long way up and away. It out wide now. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Brings it forward. It's broken loose. Lewandowski. And the finish! Oh, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Can he put it away? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
Pumps it upfield. Lobs it in gently. Goes for goal! Good clearance and very necessary. And now the finish! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Defence has got rid of that. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Gets it back. Played out to the right. Hurtles into the tackle. Tries a through ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and having played his part in the goal, a tightening up was inevitable.
It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Thrust towards the front line. Steered out wide. And back out it comes. In again. Firmly met. Goes long and forward. Now the pass. The defence can get it clear. Who's going to make this theirs? So not long left in this now. They have 1 foot in the final. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out to the left it goes. He's through the middle. Oh, it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's broken through. Looks to slip it through. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Spoon forward. They've managed to get it away. Passes it through. Good idea, just poorly executed. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tries a through ball. And that's that. They have made it, and they've deserved to make it. A fabulous cup run has gone all the way to the final day. Well, considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
I think the important thing for the second leg was that they didn't become uncertain as to whether they set up to defend or attack. And I thought they got the balance just right. Good job done.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. This evening we bear witness to the greatest fixture in European club football. A time for grandeur, glamour, glory. It is the Champions League final. And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. So what are we to expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Tries the route one option. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looks like a good ball through. Mertens. Looks to slip it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Tries a through ball. Cuts it out. Battles to win it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now the pass. It's got through to him. Danger averted for now. Lofted into the middle. And back out it comes. Top save! That shot was travelling. He'll have a dip! Just off target.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
Spoon forward. Mertens goes long and forward. Mauro Icardi passes it through. Goal! Galatasaray! Could that be the start of something big?
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Galatasaray give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Has a look and has a go. And that is a routine catch.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Now it's Mertens. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. That had to be more accurate. Mertens tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. He's got through. Looking to shoot. Icardi with a shot. Back of the net. And already they're looking to run away with it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Galatasaray get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Narrow Icardi. Mertens tries a through ball. He can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Gets it back. Aimed long and direct. Galatasaray have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Deftly done. Cuts it back. Pumps it upfield. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Galatasaray have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Galatasaray go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. The whistle goes, we're off and running. Now the pass. Now it's Mertens. Can he finish? Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Play for a throw. Mertens cross. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
It's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So is this the start of a comeback? Atletico Madrid finally get themselves a breather.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Hoists it high. Out to the left it goes. Tries to dink it in. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Surely, there it is! Right back in the game!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Galatasaray look as though they're about to make a change. Galatasaray still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Icardi, good challenge, he just stood firm. Mauro Icardi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? Atletico Madrid keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Battles to win it back. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Passes it through. Keeper's ball. Oh, he's come flying in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's scored! A 2-goal cushion and it's looking safe. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Galatasaray take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. The goalkeepers to claim. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks like a good ball through. And he's on his way. Big chance. One-on-one. That is brilliant. Mauro Icardi.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Galatasaray blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And he's there to hoof it away. So what now? Tries a long pass towards the front. And he's onside. Tries a through ball. And that will be the final act. Galatasaray collect the greatest prize in club football. Theirs is this famous trophy. They are champions of Europe. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.